Hey, well, welcome to the OG Ty Podcast. This is your host, Tyrone Dawson. Once again, we are back here at Truck Talk. What we do is discuss things that's going on around the community, your community, my community, and we may talk about situations about you. So today's topic is about the inauguration. Guys, do you remember when they stormed the Capitol in Washington, D.C.? So now that Trump is president, guys, guess what he's doing? He is pardoning all of the people who stormed the Capitol, and he's releasing them supposedly 2 days ago. So if you go to D.C., which is called D.C. jail, the people that are in D.C. jail, the family members of those people who stormed the Capitol were put in jail, and now Donald Trump is pardoning those people. The families was outside of D.C. jail, and they were not released because of what situation, we don't know. So now it's said that they are protesting in front of D.C. from the people who stormed the Capitol a couple of years ago. What do you guys think about that? Should they do fair time? Should they go on and be shipped to these facilities where felons are because they did storm the Capitol? They harassed a lot of polices, insulted people, polices. It was a lot going on around the time that Donald Trump was trying to run for president and he lost. Now that Donald Trump is the president, he wants to release everyone. So those families are now protesting in front of D.C. jail in Washington, D.C. to get their family released, but they're not being released. So guys, we just want to say to all and everyone, we are here at Truck Talk and we discuss situation. So we're going to move forward from Donald Trump and we're going to go to the inauguration that happened. So inside the inauguration, you guys may saw a lot of people in the audience, in the stands, looking like they were having fun. But if you look on DC News was saying that all of those people, there was a no bag policy. What does that mean? If you go to the front gate and you were at the inauguration, you were not allowed to bring book bags, purses, fanny packs, or you were not able to get in. So what happened was people wanted to be on TV so bad, they left those bags outside, I guess, on the sidewalk just to get in the inauguration. And when they got in there, they didn't realize that their materials was being stormed all over the streets. So here in Washington, D.C., if you go to the news, you will see that everyone who went in that inauguration, they had a purse, a backpack, a fanny pack. It was not allowed in that arena. So on the news, people were complaining, saying that their bags were missing when they came out of that inauguration hour later. Guess what, folks? Bags was everywhere, all on DC streets, everywhere. Homeless people going through people bags. There was no control. There was no type of management with them people property. People lost keys, IDs, personal stuff because they would not allow them to bring those bags inside of that inauguration. So guys, that was a big thing on the news. Once again, I am from Washington, D.C., and I am talking about the stuff that goes on in D.C. I don't know what state you in. I don't know what country you are in, but I am from Washington, D.C., and I'm just reporting the news that you guys. So you may seen that inauguration, everyone's having fun. But when those people came out, do you know it was tons of purses, book bags, fanny packs everywhere on the streets. And guess what, folks? The homeless peoples was going through them people personal items. And the next day or that night, the trash people came and trashed all those purses with those people items, IDs, license, keys. They just trashed it all. So there was no management outside of that inauguration because they were so focused on the inside that they didn't even understand that the bags need management also. So people are complaining, and they was like, that was wrong on them not letting them bring their bags in, and their bags were just thrown all over the streets. Also, guys, we want to talk about, if you ever come to DC, where to go, where places not to go. If you want to go shopping, once again, you want to go down Georgetown. Georgetown is a place where we go shopping in Washington, D.C. to get all the finest gears and all the high-end items. If you want to have that D.C. experience. I don't know where you shop. I don't know where you go to shop. But if you want to come to D.C., go down Georgetown. If you want to eat good while you in Washington, D.C., go somewhere downtown by 8th Street, along that area. Go talk to my man Crab Boss. It's a lot of areas and spots you could go down there and get some good food. That whole 8th Street all the way downtown is pretty good. Now, if you want to go out Maryland, it's a couple of spots out Maryland that the city go to. And you can find good like seafood, home cooked meals, soul food, and all of that good stuff. But Washington D.C. is now called the DMV. You guys probably want to know, what do DMV mean? Let me give you 2 seconds. DMV means District, Maryland, and Virginia. So now they call that the DMV. Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. Back in the days, we didn't call Washington, D.C., Maryland, D.C. It was just either Washington, D.C., or it was just Maryland, or it was just Virginia. But now that, we are known in the world, around the world, they call us the DMV. So if you ever want to go out in Maryland, they got good food. I would recommend that you guys go out Baltimore. Baltimore have some very good cooks out there. Their food be on point. And Maryland. So Virginia, Maryland, and DC is, pretty good with their cooking situations. If you guys want to look like for, like printing items and stuff like that, go to Sir Speedy. That was a company that I was involved with for about 15 years. It was called Sir Speedy. They are all over the world. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever want to go to, get printing and stuff like that, go to Sir Speedy Printing. And you will get very good quality prints. If you want to do flyers, you want to do wedding, invites, business cards, check out Sir Speedy. I was part of that company for about 15 years. Situation happened, so I'm no longer with them, but I have nothing but love for them. Also, right here, Truck Talk. Right now, I am on the road. I am a truck driver. So I am in a different state. So let me tell you where I'm at. Right now I'm in Buffalo, New York, guys. I had to make a run to go to Buffalo, New York. And I am at General Mills. If you ever heard of General Mills, they make cereals and pancakes and stuff like that. So, General Mills, I'm in Buffalo at the moment. I am a truck driver, but I'm from Washington, D.C., guys. But I got to make a living. That's how I pay the bills. I do over-the-road trucking. That's why I call this Truck Talk with OG Ty. The reason why I call myself OG, I've been around the world. I done seen it all. I done been in every hood. I done ate every food. I done met celebrities, the best of the best, the worst of the worst. And this is why we call the OG Ty podcast what it is. Because when you've been around the world and you met beautiful people from all walks of life, you can consider yourself as an OG. So right now I am in Buffalo, and let me tell you, it's a lot of water out here and it is freezing. It is cold to the point where it hurts your feet. If you got a tooth problem, it's so cold it will hit that nerve in your tooth. That's how cold it is right now in Buffalo. Guys, I am in my truck giving you updates on what's going on around the world. And I'm not going to hold you guys up. I just wanted to come touch bases with the fans. If you can relate as a trucker or any type of person that does on the road experience, give me a thumbs up. But once again, we are out with another banger here at the OG Ty Podcast. And until next time, we are out of here. Peace.